dignitaries are joining us in the next few minutes. They're on their way here. So if you're around, for everyone standing there behind near the door, we kindly request you to please come and be seated. Thank you.
ठीक है, देखते हैं, करेंगे कि माइट कम टुडे माइट नॉट कम।
ये तो आज या कल
ठीक है, कोई नहीं, उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, तो यहाँ लेके नहीं करेंगे, मेरे उससे बात करेंगे, उसको एमओआई करने दीजिए, जो जिस टीम का
है नहीं तो फोन किया नहीं था, नहीं कर सकता, उसको ही करना नहीं
कोई नहीं, अब फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, डील कर लेंगे यहाँ पे।
everyone to please be seated. We've got more chairs over here. So for everyone standing there to my left, if you guys want to come join us, get comfortable. How's everyone doing? It's a hot day, Wonderful. So first up, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to the Jaqua Sorry gentlemen, I think there's something wrong with my... Anyway, so once again, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to the Jaqua SPR Summit 2019, an event held to commemorate a business partnership between the two companies. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Rajesh Mehra, Mr. Parvez Amin and the team Jaqua. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us here today. It means a lot. As many of you are aware, Jaqua Group today is a very rapidly growing global conglomerate diversified into complete bathroom and lighting solutions. They were conceived way back in the year 1960, and today, if you look at it, the Jaqua Group has a strong presence in over 45 countries, and they command over 60% of the market share in the organized bath and fittings category. The Jaqua Group has also forayed into concept lighting solutions for all residential, commercial and outdoor applications. With a turnover of 3,123 crores in the years 2017 to 2018, the group is expected to reach a turnover of 3,900 crores between 2018 and 2019 and a $1 billion turnover by 2022. I think that deserves a louder round of applause. These are staggering numbers, and definitely that just goes to show that they're one of the fastest growing brands, and they truly serve the Make in India dream. So we have a small AV, which is an introduction into what Jaqua is all about. So let's have a look at it. Well, I just want to say one thing. It's definitely a privilege to have the team here joining us today. So, round of applause for that. Well, I'd now like to, honor the dignitaries from Jaguar. And for that, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Prithviraj Kawar to felicitate Mr. Rajesh Mehra, the director and promoter of Jaguar Group, with a shawl and a bouquet. Thank you, gentlemen. And now I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Naveen Ralka and Chetan Bora, the directors of SPR Group, to felicitate Mr. Parvez Amin, the President, Sales and Marketing, Jaguar Group, with a shawl and a bouquet. Take your seats. We firmly believe that forging meaningful business relationships is a very vital part of success, and that's exactly what we hope to achieve today at the summit through a partnership that we believe will be instrumental to our success. So ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. It's time to exchange the Memorandum of Understanding between Jaguar and SPR Group for procurement and use of Jaguar's world-class products in SPR City. For that, may I please call upon Mr. Hitesh Kawar, Mr. Rajesh Mehra, Mr. Parvez Amin, and Mr. Raju Jalan and Mr. Ajay Jalan from Sri Sati Pipe Fittings to the stage to proceed with the exchange of the MOU documents. to introduce the SPR Group, the developer behind the SPR City project. SPR Group is one of South India's leaders in the real estate and property development space, with a host of residential and commercial projects to its name. Established in 1972, the company ventured into real estate in the year 2005 with its hallmark project, the Ocean Heights in North Chennai, which was one of the tallest residential towers in its time. The company has since then grown into a powerhouse that is renowned for its innovative and revolutionary projects. It is said that small opportunities are often the beginning of great achievements, and SPR's incredible journey in the last few years bears testimony to just that. Let's give them a very big round of applause for that. One of their flagship projects is, of course, the SPR City, which is Chennai's largest integrated township of 63 acres, which proves how the SPR Group has managed to reinvent the real estate realm by pushing the boundaries of excellence. The township will also include India's first and largest wholesale market, named Market of India, with 5,000 plus shops and offices that is all set to transform into a future trade destination. So we have a small area here which is an introduction into the SPR City, so let's have a look at it. Mr. Hitesh Kawad, the Managing Director of SPR Group. Mr. Hitesh has played a very important and crucial role in catapulting SPR into the success it witnesses today. He has led the company towards becoming a leader since its foray into real estate in the year 2005. Sir, I'd like to welcome you on stage to join me here and give us a glimpse into SPR City and its visions. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Hitesh Kawad.
It's our pleasure that we welcome Rajesh ji and his whole team, and we are having we are today proudful that we have world-class partners with us who will be joining us to establish this market of India and make it as a trade destination, not in Tamil Nadu alone, and we are very hopeful that this will be a destination for a trade park in the whole country, and we will be able to solve all the issues which the state or the city is having. The traders are basically who are suffering, and the traders' customers who are suffering from various other logistics issue and which restricts certain business growth, and we will be able to see that this whole SPR city has a purpose, and we see that business will be life here. And sir, we are extremely thankful to you to believe us and join us, and we welcome. I think your store will be the first store which we would like to love to have in the market of India as a set of India. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hitesh. Well, with the market of India all set to become India's first and largest trade destination, it's only fitting for a brand as renowned as Jaguar to be associated with it and set up a display center in the market. I would now like to call upon Mr. Hitesh Kawad, Mr. Rajesh Mehra, Mr. Parvez Amin and Mr. Raju Jalan and Mr. Ajay Jalan from Sri Sati Pipe Fittings to the stage to sign and exchange the MOU documents. I would also like to request Mr. Naveen Ranka and Mr. Praveen Datta to facilitate Team Jaguar with MOU mementos from the Jaguar Display Center at Market of India. To felicitate Team Jaguar with the MOU mementos for the Jaguar Display Center at Market of India. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for this moment, please. Mr. Rajesh Mehra, the Director and Promoter of Jaguar Group, if I may request you to stay back on stage to address the gathering and to just share your views on the newly signed MOUs.
A very good evening to everyone. It's a great pleasure for me and my team to be here. I think I'll be very honest. When I came here, I had no idea about so much idea about the project. It's an amazing project. I must compliment the promoters for this great vision that they have in coming up, which is beyond business. It is not just business basically, but their vision is to bring a change. It's a very innovative idea of an integrated township, which had been really first of its kind, I would say, because we are very closely associated to the real estate industry and the market. And it's a commendable effort, initiative on the part of the SPR group. Nitesh, I wish you all the success and all the supports. And thank you so much, you see, for showing your trust and confidence in Jaguar Group. I can assure you that we believe, you see, as a company today, we believe in a partnership. We feel that the real estate developers and we as a company, see, we have to come together, collaborate with each other, and that's where we can bring new dimensions in the real estate industry in India, basically, in the market in India. And I assure you of our fullest cooperation, all the support, and for us also, as I said, it's a benchmark project. It's going to be a milestone project basically, and we are very happy to be associated with it. We will 100%, you see, make all efforts to justify your confidence and trust that you have shown in us, and surely we will ensure that not just the project but the customers, finally when the users that come and occupy the space, they get the best of the experience for our products and our services, and I think that will be a great reward for both of us. So once again, thank you so much for showing your trust and confidence in Jaguar. And we will definitely, by all means, me and my team, we promise you that we will do our best to provide world-class products and services and a wonderful world-class experience to your customers. Thank you so much indeed, and wish you all the best for the project.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure we wouldn't have it any other way than to be associated with a brand like yours. But as we have sown the seeds of a fruitful partnership between SPR Group and Jaguar Group, it's also very vital to do our bit for Mother Earth. As they say, trees are the root of life, and it's very imperative to cherish and nourish them. In a novel CSR initiative and to commemorate the beginning of a new partnership, SPR and Jaguar Group will together plant 1,000 trees, thus paving the way for a very green and tomorrow. So before we head to the tree plantation area, I would like to call upon Mr. Ajay Jalan, recognized dealer for Jaguar products, to address the gathering and deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Well, thanks is one of the most complicated words I think the British has gifted us. It holds within itself a lot of emotions and untold stories, tons of relationship, and some cute anecdotes. Here, I am Ajay Jalan from Sabi Pipe Fitting, having eagerly waited all this while to thank some pretty amazing people. I understand there is a time constraint, but sir, give me 2 minutes time. Let me start by saying a big thank you to Shri Prithvirajji, who has delivered such a wonderful son to the country, whose dream is something to do for this nation. Thank you so much. Niteshji, well, this man behind this behemoth of enterprise, SPR City, a city within itself, I personally have had the best ringside view to see this man, a phenomenal amount of hard work he has put in to reach the phenomenal heights to SPR City, to take SPR City. I have known him from past 12 years when we started the first project, Ocean Heights and Mint. He used to see each and smallest thing by his hand. He used to approve that, no compromise. I need the best quality, I need only Jaguar, I need only this, best steel, everything. So Hitesh, thank you so much. And I still continue to be amazed to his level of dedications and commitment. Hitesh, hats off to you, and a big thanks for making this special moment happen. Well, I think I'm getting goosebumps already. What do I say? Yesterday, Sunil Gavaskar spoke of a fanboy moment while giving his Lifetime Achievement Award to Prakash Padukone last evening. This is one such huge fanboy moment for me. I have been seeing you from past several years. This is one such big, huge fanboy for me. I have always admired you. You have been an inspiration for me. You have been inspired by you, but in vain, because I have never been able to match. I am just still trying. I have tried to learn from you, but still have a long way to go. Your dedication and your integrity simply steals the show to all the times. No adjective can describe the kind of commitment you display to even the smallest issue, especially to the consumer. Consumer satisfaction is the best practice followed at Jaguar. Please accept a sincere thanks, firstly for giving India such a phenomenal brand, for allowing all of us to be the part of your journey. Thank you, sir. The next person I would like to thank is Parvez ji. For me, this man, like any problem I have, he gives a patient hearing and a definite solution. If I'm confused, he will sit down the JG and explain it. He will listen to me patiently, and when I'm out, the solution is there with me. Somebody who has trusted me, sir, I will always value the trust. On the other hand, if I look forward to his marketing strategies, oh my God, and try to copy them. The entire market try to copy his marketing strategies, but simply calling them as the best industry practice. But the truth be told, none of them have fully succeeded to it yet. Thank you, Parvez ji. Thank you a ton. I will be failing in my duty if I don't thank these key players, the brainchild behind the show. Soni ji Diyal, Praveen Darda, Naveen Raka, my good friend Chetan, who gave the confidence in me to support, to make this event happen. They say the great power comes with great responsibility. I assure you, all the people who are here, all the people who are associated with this entire partnership, that I will always do what I can, and the association even better from now. Well, I think the list is long, but still, last but not the least, my team Jaguar, my branch head Venu sir, my project team Venkat, Sam, my friend JV John, who has done this event, Lata, everyone, a big thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So now we'll be heading out to the tree plantation area, and after that for high tea. So thank you, gentlemen.